Man, I feel like I overspent on those mercs. Hello, Jake. Nothing better than wake up seeing Pontus in Bosnia somehow. Pontus gets around. Okay, that should have torn the heart out of the Byzantine Empire. Hope to God, because I don't want to have to keep dealing with this guy. Right, I have taken this kingdom. I'm just going to grant it to the first good Vlad I see. No. I can make mistakes easily doing that. Think hard about this one. It should definitely go to a House Vlad. Or rather, Dynasty Vlad. Somebody without claims of their own. And somebody who's bound to make a lot of babies. You there. You're betrothed, Fesoond, Vlad. Right, you will make tons of babies if you're both Fesoond, and if I land you here, that's going to be great for House Vlad. So congratulations, you have just earned yourself, where is it now? The Kingdom of Nicaea. Don't you dare kowtow. He becomes independent due to the rank, and I don't lose my... well, I don't lose my mind. I don't gain stress over it. That's great. Right, I see no problem here. Now we're talking. Now we are really talking. I hope Byzantine falls apart from unruly vassals then. They seem to like him quite a bit. I might need to strip another kingdom out of him. But that's what we get for being house head. That's the second time we've really ravaged you because we were house head. You know, I could always claim another title off of you. It only costs splendor. County of Byzanton. Despotate of Bulgaria. Oh, that's a horrible one. No, I just hope that the Byzantines kind of crumble around a bit. But they got this for free, which is not so good. Even-tempered. Right, my daughter, my ward, my Derwind. Forgiving is not good. Wrathful is nyeh. Fickle is also nyeh. Forgiving's horrible because it makes it hard to kill people. But that's if we play as you, which you may not. Yeah, turn that cheek if you must. We're looking over fan of gaming, whereas what I really want to look over is our most promising... No, definitely not rye bread. Krellin. Krellin's the most promising one, but they're not of age yet. In fact, once the older one gets of age, it's going to be more likely. My wounded vassal. Who could have done this to you? It was me. There's nothing that could be done. What are you telling me I don't have a... For the love of God. Kill the game to tell me if I'm lacking a court physician. They're an important role. Someone with a lot of life left in them would be good. My sister. There we go. Nominal fee. Jake, not the game, just your character, to be honest. The real question is there a proud Serbian left in the Balkans? There was a big Serbia back in the day, but it's long gone. Oh, it's the Duchess of Dobrosia again, but you're not the one. I need Portal Storm, who I'm currently working on here. Not making friends is a bit of a bummer here. I should be friends with you, that's for sure. Ah, but you're only 14, so that's not happening. I could, however, ward over you to make sure that it becomes witchy over there. Which means dropping fan of gaming. Oh, I can negotiate, that's kind of cool. And he'll actually take it, barely, but he'll take it foreign court and base reluctance. In fact, how can he do that and still be the ruler of that? Well, as long as it works, I'll take it. Are you building stuff with all that dosh? That's not all that dosh. But I don't really have the know-how to build more. We need it unlocked, and we don't have it unlocked. I'm focusing probably on siege equipment. Although, if I want to hold on to Barlad, and I certainly do, then I should probably build up, I don't know, the forestry there. Something went wrong. Servants, please help me. I am ill. Court physician, help me out here. That's you, my princess, by the way. Even worse. Oh, God, no. Thankfully, though, we're hale and athletic, so we're overall feeling quite fine. Jake gets ticking stress when they're less than 5 figures. Kind of. I want a bit more. And I do have some walking piles of gold hanging around there. But I also want to keep track of my tyranny. Duchess of the Transylvanian Alps, eh? Hey, that's a guy I beat up earlier. Anyway, get into prison. Fathered by my vassal, eh? How about that? In any case, Transylvanian Alps. What to do with... Wait, what? I guess you're not the one that went to prison. Time in prison, who did I grab? I grabbed this lowborn nobody with an errant claim on somewhere. And someone from the county of Lublin. It's going to take all I can do to remember where Lublin is. It's up here. It's up there, which means I do not care about it. So I'd be as well... Let's see, you're the right religion, so I got no problem. Just, don't want to show too much leniency, but if you can pay your way out, that's good enough for me. Tyranny, as if. No idea what I'd even do with that, just give me the money. That's not a good going rate, but we'll do what we gotta do. Right, so really hoping that Dimitru really builds up. If he finds himself in trouble, then I wouldn't mind allying him and helping him out. Byzantium's still got way too much there. I'm glad they didn't take over Dyrrhachion, though. But if Pontus and the Byzantines fought each other, then that would be great. That would be my great enemies duking it out. But I really think I'm going to have to bring the Byzantines down some more. Unfortunately, there's not a single powerful kingdom that they still hold, and I would like to strip from them. These kingdoms are really broken up. Alright, took a lot of Thessalonica away. Oh, right, I could give Nicaea this. That would be fine. I don't even know or care who that is. Actually, that's a spy master. Spy master of Portal Storm. Could help me kill him off, but I'm just about to get my hook on him, so let's pass on that for now. Yeah, this would actually work pretty well, because I could say... Oh no, I would have to give it to you when you were still independent. When you were still my subject, but no, I made you independent. Ever going to create your Paradox playlist soundtrack, Jake? You still happy with the one native CK? I'm very happy with the CK3 one. And the trouble with making a soundtrack is that it wouldn't be context dependent, whereas the CK3 one is very context dependent. Right, what to do with this? If I just let it go, busy would make them kowtow. I got no good idea of what to do with this land, unfortunately. Right, a weak hook is all I need on you, I think. What did I even want to do to you again? I think I wanted a strong hook to convert you, but now I'm struggling to remember. It was probably to imprison you. A hook would help there. But why did I want him in prison again? I'm trying to remember. You wanted conversion. Yeah, that sounds about right. But there's no way he'd convert on a weak hook. I'd have to try again. And it already takes a fair bit of time. He's the vassal, stopping you from changing laws. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me that. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to change my succession law to partition, but it's being blocked by you. If I chucked you into jail, then that would be easier to do. So what I can do is get that hook on you and use that hook to imprison you. It's not a guarantee. In fact, it's far from a guarantee. But we can squeeze everything we can out of this. So I can up my own intrigue, and I can actually send him a gift for a large opinion boost. Actually, I'd get even more if I dabbled in politics. Then I would certainly get him into prison. And I have every reason to do so because he's a miserable sod. There we go. And with you in prison, you cannot defy my change of law. I can't go high partition, sadly, because I don't have heraldry. But partition's at least a step in the right direction, because titles won't be created. House opinion actually goes away. Player heir opinion goes up. Eligible children less impressed. We're a long way from getting some of these, but there we go. The law shall be changed. And I'm not sure I ever want to let you out of prison, honestly. I don't want to imprison you, but I certainly want to convert you. I have my house head hook on you anyway, so when you do take to the top, I can convert you. Let's see, he's 11 years old. You're 33. You've been causing me a lot of problems, Portal Storm. A lot of problems. Just by existing. I think I mean, I can't kill you. I mean, I certainly could kill you, but it would be unlawful. And it would be kinslaying. But what I can certainly do is throw you into the dungeon. And whilst in the dungeon, it would be very nice to torture you. Sure, your family wouldn't be happy, but we'll torture you anyway. You'll be sleeping on his stomach for quite some time. He's become a lunatic. His health is poor. His stress is exploding. But you know, it wasn't tyrannical. He was a known criminal. Wait, why do I have that tyranny? Was it tyrannical that I tortured him? I don't know. But what I do know is that this nephew and ward needs to know the power. He's been convinced. Good. I'll keep warding him. He might become my friend that way. High partition keeps more county and duchy titles under your primary heir if within one kingdom. Secondary heirs need one duchy title each to no longer ask for stuff. Is Voltaire saying that the other thing I had was better? I still wanted to move my laws along. But I should check the succession right now. We still lose the Kingdom of Moldavia. We also lose the Duchy of Thrace, so I need to get rid of that at some point, somehow. Did I have an idea for how to get rid of it yet? Because I don't think I do. Befriend vassals in the uprising? I mean, having dealt with Portal Storm, the uprising has died. The Greek Orthodoxies wish to rise up, but that's nothing new. Oh my god, why do I have a one learning lassie here? Get out. Oh, I'm struggling to find good learning around here. That is abhorrent. Oh yeah, Voltaire's just generally talking about partition. Right, I need a character, it doesn't really matter who, as long as they're inside my diplomatic range, with banging learning. Preferably someone who's going to live a while. And they have to not be landed. So... Ruler, not ruler. Do we need ruler? Not ruler or unlanded? Unlanded means a ruler that is not landed. Not ruler is a different story altogether. So, who do we have? We've got a very promising lady up here. She's feeling fine and she's a herbalist. 32 is rather nice. Yep, good enough for me. The question is, how can I bring you to court? The answer is to become your friend. You're shy, but I have my way with these kinds of things. Wow, she would love a gift as well. Let's just do that. Gonna bring her in, convert her, make her my new thingamajigger, and then actually get some learning going. I'm not gonna switch you out now because I think... Ah, thank God, I'm well again. I think when I switch, they're stuck there for 5 or 15 or something years. Your sister, the court physician, good bet? Not good enough. I want the greatest learning here so we can get these conversions done. Befriending with some goodwill. I'm not giving her any hooks on me. Heavens no. It'll go along fine as it is. Pontus is under attack from plenty, I'm sure. Cladu. Right, well I don't actually need you to keep secreting up there anymore. So instead just defend me. Oh boy, there was a bit of an explosion in Bohemia. Still ruled by a Vlad. That's not a Vlad. The more Vlads the better, but I guess my renown's going to fluctuate between 8 and 10 income. It's fine though, because we're working our way towards more dynastic unlocks. Constant care, close bonds, graceful aging, very expensive. I mean, you might say it would be better just to get these ones here, especially that knight effectiveness plus 15, that's hefty. Better guests will be attracted, hard to... Ooh. No, we're going for kin. We are going for kin. Gaining skills with age is probably very powerful. Can you invite her now that she really likes you from the gift? Sadly not. Just liking you isn't enough. You need something like friend or lover. But we can check that just to be sure about it. Invite to court still says no. In fact, she's on the council over there, so I definitely want her to be a friend. Derwent, finally! You want me to release a prisoner? Are you mad? Not happening. Not going to happen. But I tell you what will happen. My witch coven... When I make my witchy daughter my heir. There we go. Now we can finally have our witch coven. There. You know, we can celebrate with a meal. I don't mind that at all. Oh, I was expecting some kind of follow-up to that. You know, like a big event about becoming the coven. Talking with our brother-in-law. Wouldn't mind a bit of... Yeah, he's old. Don't make friends with old people. They just die and stress you out. The follow-up is in your decisions tab. Hold the grand right. Socialize in exchange with my fellow witches. Oh, okay. Courteous guest. Lose stress. I'm a little stressed here, but nah. Be a nice guest here. Alright, once we're done with this, we're going to start that. But while we're at it, I should expose all the witches I know. Including... Yeah, well, of course you. And now I remember, it wouldn't be a problem exposing the witch I had in Byzantium all that time ago, because they were my religion. I forgot about that, and I kept thinking it would be a problem. They're a witch, and they're a witch. At this point, I'm just pointing at people saying they're a witch, and nobody really has any right to believe me. So it's not really called an exposure at this point. There we go. By the way, I don't actually want Derwent to be our heir. I would much rather have Krellin be the heir. Those are some lovely stats. But you never know. My decrepit wife could yet sire me another child. I would like to... Well, I'd actually like to convert her. There's a lot of personal scheming I'd like to do. Oh no! My brother died after a lengthy torture session. Farewell, my nephew, thanks to the stress loss. And hello, my far more agreeable subject. I think you'll find you will definitely convert. And that should get rid of the heretics inside my realm. Good. Resistance to conversion. Oh, man. Oh, right. He's a clever bugger. He's asking for money. But, you know, anything for the faith if it gets it converted. I'm just that magnanimous. 32-year-old equals decrepit wife. It's more that she's just worn out. 8 children. None of those are twins either. But at least we'll be able to play as a genius next. A young genius at that, depending on when we croak. Alright, this is going okay. And with this done, we can hold the grand rite. Let it begin. An uninvited guest. As my fellow witches arrive, I catch a glimpse in an unfamiliar face. When I go to greet my kinswoman, Aletta, she introduces a strange woman, Lulia. Old acquaintances. Would Lulia want to join our rite? More of a private affair. Do I care about you, Lulia? Ooh, I do like the albinos. Particularly the intriguing ones. You'll be my guest of honor. My own courtier will be on... Nah, come on. I'm here for making new friends, not old. Witch Coven. Okay, so where does it show up? Or does it not show up? Or does it show up here? I don't know. Maybe it's an invisible thing that you get. Okay, full moon rises. As the moon rises in the heavens, heralding the arrival, I feel my body responding to the strange energies in the air. Silhouettes around the great bonfire are silent, unmoving, waiting for that which is to come. House modifiers and the screen that you're just on, it's very small. Maybe it's just very far away. There it is. Thanks for that. Those schemes are going to go even better now. As the host of the gathering, it's up to me to begin with... Oh, everything stresses me out. Opinion, opinion, opinion. No, it's just depending on what I think I can do best. Yeah, I'm not paying them money. Old words are strange, but they speak to me on an instinctive level. They weave an enchanting pattern full of beauty and promise. The guests are spellbound. Close the grimoire, dramatic gesture, their cheers erupt. Now the main ceremony is finished, my guests and I are free to worship it as pleases us. Wow, that's powerful. Just outright gaining a lifestyle perk is huge. Share his carnal gifts with someone. I try to find someone with a similar urge. Friends and courts, drink, dance, laugh, enjoy his blessings. Time to get that free unlock, because that's pretty nice. And I did say I wanted to make my way towards August. Level of fame impact, diplomacy per level. Oh, that's nice. And I've never commissioned an epic, so I'm keen to see what that's all about. Sway scheme power. Not that I sway much. Go for it. Whew, what else can we do as a witchy coven? Grand rite ends. A warm bed has never felt so tempting. Work off some stress. Well, that's nothing new. That's pretty much it, says JJ. Well, it's quite powerful. So it seems... I mean, just having that modifier going as a witch is pretty huge. I'd like to convince my wife to join me as a witch. But sadly, I'm busy trying to get someone who actually can read as my Vidunya. Jake can get invited to others' grand rites too. Swell. Sounds like you should make other covens. Okay, until we meet again, my nephew. He's... oh, wow. I didn't teach him for long, but boy did he learn. Good job. I really hope you do well there. They're already married, so they ought to be getting it on. What was I about to think of? I was about to think of my lack of wards right now. Still doing Derwent, which is fine, but let's invest in Krellin as the most promising looking one. So I shall educate you myself. Oh, charming! Intrigue or diplomacy? Secret's getting out. Blowing up like a balloon. Careful what you wish for, Jake. You might just conquer Blurple and become the next thorn in your side. Or he might be suffering from a wee bit of Greek Orthodox uprising. Don't worry, my friend. I shall help you out. Wait, you're in a holy war? Tell me more. You're in an independence war. A holy war. And an uprising. I can't help him in the uprising because he's not an ally, but I can help him in the holy war. How much are we looking at in this uprising? Okay, well, time to negotiate an alliance. Let me help you with that. And that should help you keep alive long enough to find your feet as well. So, offer to join war. Can I join all your wars? No, sure, I should go for the most, well, the biggest one, which looks like the Orthodox uprising. Independence War is still more powerful than what you can muster. And then there's this Holy War, and God knows who else could get involved in that. So I want to help you out with all of them, but I'll first help you out with the Orthodox uprising. There should be an join all, just one at a time. Really? Well, how about that? And my troops are all ready to rock and roll. Raise them all. Do I get the holy orders, actually? I do. Swell. Let's get everyone together and go death stack the guy. Enemy ally, joins war, joins war, joins war. Well, please don't let this one get out of hand. It's a holy war, so anybody can get in and make it snowball. I also hope that you don't get yourself killed. Okay, good, he's just ruling and not commanding armies. Clever lad, he's only got 8 prowess, so shouldn't be a risk. Will you try Imperator 2.0? New combat system seems revolution. I don't really have any intention of returning to Imperator. I understand that it's seen a lot of changes through the years now, literally. But that doesn't excite me. Gaining progress, losing stress, not that I'm stressed, and excellent. We're friendly now, so I can invite her to my court. All whilst I'm beating up these bozos. Does it she appears? Here we go. Recruited to my court, instantly demand her conversion. And now that she's converted and 48 and a herbalist, she makes an ideal one of these things. And instead of 17 months, suddenly it takes 2 months. That's just how much better she is than whoever that dunce we got was. Okay, I captured a guy here. It's a shame. I would love to kick him out for all that money. Alright, who else needs to be taken care of? I'll deal with these guys now. Anything to help my fellow kingdom, Nicaea. Make her the court physician as well. That's a great idea. my friend, my everything. She'll be doing her job so well, and we'll be able to blast through the conversions of the land that we've taken over to take care of any future Orthodox rise-ups. I really like the way rebels are done in this game. So much better than in EU. So much better than EU could ever hope to have, because it's character-focused here. Well, maybe EU could have it better, but still. This is something else. Down they go. I've won that for you because they're all dead, and to make matters even better, I get some piety for it. We're actually a religious icon. If only that had any uses at all. Banging work. Now continue to convert faith. Probably here first. 19 months. That's insanely fast, but we'll do it anyway. So be it. Why does this say Byzantine Empire? No, really, why does that say Byzantine Empire? Oh, I guess that's all I took. Maybe I thought I took more than I did. Whew, I thought something defected there. Derwin comes of age. They do grow up so fast. You're not going to be happy when I assign a new heir. Maybe I should assign Krellin now, rather than waiting for them to come of age. I mean, it only costs prestige, which I have obscene amounts of. Yeah, on we go then. Feels very good being able to do that. Very, very good. My truce to the Byzantine Empire is up in 1030. I should really tear them apart some more. Make another kingdom here. Seems like a decent idea, as long as my kingdoms don't fight it out so much. Holy War for a kingdom requires high piety, does it not? I'm not sure you'd call it high. Oh my days. I can't believe they're still alive, but there's Khazaria. Somebody who I am tempted to holy war for a kingdom, but they have a lot of strength. They're just not showing it all. Declare wars. Khazaria. Holy war for a kingdom costs 750. Not a lot to me, but we are drowning in the stuff. You'll lose land when and vassal inherits a foreign title. Oh. No, that's fine, because you're going to breed and make your own line there. That's fine, as long as this guy doesn't die unexpectedly. Sanction loopholes uses piety, and then you can buy everything. Yeah, that's good if the titles exist, but many of them here don't already exist. That said, you have things like Rashka, which I could fight for. And then there's Pontus, who doesn't even know what he's doing. Are you the kingdom of, yeah, actually. You're the kingdom of that. I could holy war one person per lifetime for a kingdom. So I could holy war Pontus for that. Or did I already holy war for a kingdom? I can't remember. Maybe I holy warred you for Bulgaria. No, I'm pretty sure I just did it for the duchy title. Jake desperately trying to remember the actions he took just an hour or two ago. Alright. If you're in the middle of a battle and your mercenaries disappear, what happens then? Never seen that happen. Very nice. Very, very nice. Ah, Pius is dead. It's okay though. Marshal is one thing we don't struggle too much for around here. If I could just figure out what to do with you, we'd be fine. Thessalonica is owned by you. What I could do, actually, is get that kingdom off of you, and my truce with you will be up in 27. In fact, it's up this year, so that's a good idea. I actually I can't buy a claim on the kingdom, but I could holy war you for the kingdom. And then I would release this as a new kingdom there. And then they shouldn't kowtow to Byzantine. Alright, that's a great idea. One of my best, even. Now that we have witches in Wallachia, what are you going for now? Messing with Biz? Actually, that's a tricky one. We became the king of Wallachia. We have got our witchy coven. Oh man, I'm not actually... I did say that I would turn my court into a place full of witches, so let's get on that. But that's not really a challenge anymore, that's just going through and ticking the boxes. So the question is what we do here. I don't want to drop this because I'm liking what Wallachia has, and we've only been playing for about 150 years. The game is so much more than that. So the answer is I don't know. I mean, tearing apart Biz is a strategy in and itself. But from there on, Come on, bring those walls down. I am sorely lacking in people that know how to fling a rock at a wall. What a shame. Holy war, a fellow Vlad, yes. Unhealthy relation. Oh man, they love to throw these bodies at me. But studying corpses is very nice. Uh-oh. Well, that then brings in smallpox. Mystic treatments are unpredictable. The result of strange rituals may be miraculous, but it could also drive you mad. I see. Time for the higher power fan of gaming. Okay. Well, that works. Hopefully smallpox doesn't continue to ravage the court. Oh, we're already feudal. Thanks to the existence of Byzantine. Otherwise, we would still not be feudal because we don't have ledger. Which is madness. What are we working on? We're working on battlements, right? No, we're working on mangonels. We are very good at getting through tech, at least. I must decry you. Oh no, I must defend you, I suppose. But why do I have such a bad man? See, fervor is hard to control because of all these non-virtuous holy men that you get. Dang, these guys have high fort levels. And the trouble is, you're not going to lose any land from that. That was just a single count attempting a holy war from Pontus. If all of Pontus had gone in, this would be a more pressing matter. Count Ores, Count who's this held by? Count Krios. Actually, I'm probably better off just going and killing you, but it looks like you're way ahead of me. $99. So close. Need another one battle. I'm sorely tempted just to turn around and smack them, so I think I will leave the Onagers, leave some levies if we have them, and then go and deal with this. Fan of gaming managed to survive the smallpox. Good job. What is that? What? Okay. We're safe. We only had one person with smallpox. Right, what in heaven's name is this? Why is that showing up in my realm? Are you at war? Oh right, you are you're defending here in this holy war. Fine by me. And there we go. Victory. Now hopefully that'll keep Nicaea a bit more together so they can build up some strength. And then challenge whoever they bloomin' well want. But next up, Thessalonica have to go. That kingdom should be mine. Holy war for the kingdom. And I can do that whenever I want as long as I have the piety. You better believe I have the piety. Their friends involve Nubia again, but they're a lot smaller than they were before. It's still a bit of a trek to get to his capital, but still. If I can capture the bugger, and he's old enough this time to actually fight against me, then we could end it fast and I'd be able to get this. But most importantly, the title. If I have the title, then I can release the kingdom with this, and then they shouldn't bow down to the busies. Sweet. We haven't looked at Europe for a while. How's that getting on? The Umayyads are holding on. Lisbo's doing a-okay. But overall, no Reconquista here. Is there a special event for Reconquista? I've never played in this area, so I wouldn't know about that. Sweden really made a splash, but I can't believe Norway cannibalized them from within. Bit of a... Oh man, Insular took off here. Why and who? Well, who knows. There's decision and events for Reconquista and taking over France with Uma. Looking forward to the game being fleshed out with more flavor like that. Now, enough talk. More killing. That holy war's gotta go. You may only attempt one holy war against kingdom title per lifetime. It's a shame because this is a tiny amount to go for, when in fact I could do something like take on Khazaria for this giant kingdom. But Khazaria is not a threat, and I'm sure that time will come for them to explode. But Byzantium, they've got such a nice, stable de jure here that, of course, they're going to keep bouncing back unless I make sure that this land stays away from them. I'm glad that they're broken up here, but I need to break them apart even more. And that's by making sure that my house and not Thessalonica is in the way. Actually, that doesn't really work. Thessalonica's already a kingdom. They can already repel the Byzantines. Is that really the right thing to do? Well, I also need to get rid of this land because it's getting in the way of my my stay out of this land approach. What are you up to? War against the tyranny of Duke Sans. Look, as long as it's all getting integrated, I don't really care. This is about to be integrated, which is great. Can I destroy the Kingdom of Moldavia now that it's not going to be existing? I'd lose prestige from not having a kingdom, but it also means it wouldn't split off from me. Farewell. Now I don't need to worry about my kiddos inheriting that, thus the succession is secured. Although, it's going to suck if you get Thrace, so I really do need to get this kingdom and slam dunk it. Yeah, we'll make it so. Here we go again. Right, my hope is that he actually joins an army and comes and attacks me. Try to prioritize sieging holdings outside of the target holdings. That way you take over those too. What, really? No, really? I was not aware of that. Maybe that's how I got more land that I didn't realize. I should take note of that, right? All territory within the realm that is part of the despot of Thingamajigger. It doesn't mention that I would take anything else. Not in any holy war, only in a kingdom invasion CB. So if you tell me I take over all that and then I would get this land as well, so I'd be able to, say, usurp Serbia. I wouldn't have enough counties to usurp it, I think. Not in this war. Who's the one misleading me there? Because I'm quite certain that that would not be allowed. The taking of land, not the pulling the wool over my eyes. That can be done. Done by anyone. Ah, living legend. King Shadow really rose to prominence here. Obscene learning. His weakest thing, stewardship. And that's not too shabby, honestly. Alright, where is he? Is he attacking? Doesn't look like he is, which is a shame. But maybe, just maybe, I can take this over myself. Almost have mangonels, almost. But we don't. which is a crying shame. Very well, well, I must go in and destroy him, and destroy I shall. We'll try our best. There we go, complete disbandment of the Liberty faction against me. And Pedantic Mikey is the only one that wants Pedantic Mikey on the throne. And he's a tiny little count there. I don't know where he gets off with those kind of ideas. Wish I could imprison him just for starting that faction. A new novice, welcome to the commune. Right. My duke, you may be ugly, but think about it, you could be an ugly witch. Also, I should expose you because that gives extra learning. Expose every witch around. I still have this skeletal non-believer. Don't know what I'd do with a hook on you, though. You're not even in my realm now. Oh, what's going on? You seem to be under a bit of a problem here. You're in a holy war. Against... Oh, man. Akia's going to take you over. And it's a holy war for the county of Dyrrhachion. Not the whole place, but... Can of blows. Wish I could help you. Another holy war. My poor friends are getting holy warred out of existence here. Ooh, oh dear. I'm getting on here. I'm willing to try new things. Mystic treatments could be unpredictable. Conflicted feelings. Confined to my bed, the servants told me that the smoke from the pyre could be seen for miles. The lives of over 24 fine animals have been ended in a night in a grand sacrifice. I've been rubbing my skin with ashes for a fortnight. I'm still not sure how I feel. Cannot deny that most of my symptoms have gone away since. Greatly reduced. I feel great. Despite being ill. In spite of your directions. Man, I'd love to help you, but... Got my own thing going on here. Oh god, I thought that was me dying, but no, it was my friend Duke Hadamir. And that did empty up a position for Chancellor. Ah, position for a witch, I dare say. Excellent. Alright, we'll bring this down. We'll see if I can... Oh, what's all this? Honor my alliance in the Greek Orthodox... We just killed the Greek Orthodoxies. Man, you are not a popular individual there, Nicaea. Well, Dimitri of Nicaea, get your lands converted then. Look, Byzantium managed a bit, can't you? Well, we knew this would be an issue establishing the kingdom. White peace. Hasn't enough blood been spilt? In this pointless war of yours. Who's saying that? Oh, right. That's strange. I've never seen these white peace offers before. Now I've gotten two. I haven't even done anything here. So they must have thought that I would accept, which is strange. Why would the AI think I'd accept that? Oh, I am really, really liking this. Granted, they're geniuses, so they'll excel at this anyway, but... Getting these 4 stars out of their education traits is pretty amazing. My friend says, "Ooh, what's she after? Could make her my lover, but why would I do that? Sweet, but no. We're only friends, leave it at that." You know what, Nicaea? I bet a lot of your problem is lack of money. Have some dosh. I bet that'll sort you out. Lack of money. That's most people's problem. Oh god, the sister, the blood mother. You actually were able to to get the strong blood going, weren't you? Oh, I don't see it here as a modifier, though. Maybe it's because you consecrated. I thought you had strong blood going. Ah, there we go. Strong blood. Where do you see strong blood? Thought it might be here, but no. Ah, there we go. Strong blood. Lucky buggers. I want the strong blood, but not happening. Yeah, I know she's wrong dynasty. I'm just jealous that she was able to strengthen the blood and we were not. Okay, fortunately, once more, you are not joining in those battles. As well, you should not. And the heresies shall be wiped out. In record time, thanks to you, my friend. Okay. Nice someone to fight me, even if I didn't know who or why. Right, I'm just hoping that I managed to snag you in this war so I can get out, but it's not a given. He's a trusting fellow, maybe he'll trust that I let him go. I'm just listening for that clink noise. If it happens, oh, no. No, it certainly did not. Ah, man. Holy wars are such a pain to win, because there's no ticking war score. I need to help you, I need to help myself. There's a lot to be done. I need to help my ally here, of course. Or else I get Holy Ward out of existence. Sure, they're only going for counties, but if you're left with nothing but... There, maybe that'll help you a bit. Sadly just retreating, and I have a funny feeling you're going to have a hard time keeping things together. Perhaps you too could benefit from a bit of dosh. Get yourself some mercs and beat these enemies away. Looks like I'm running, but I'm totally not. I want to get my units over here and help you out with those uprisings, which again, we just beat back, but... Oh, it needs to be disbanded in a friendly area. Just get away there. That's our Duke brought in. Now, Duke Sass, you were already one, so I don't need to bother with you. We've got you. And then... get you and the Spy Master done, and then we'll have done what we set out to do. Actually, my wife is technically on the court as well. So we'll deal with the wife too. A witch secret. No time for secrets. Also, let's get ourselves a wee bit of a sweaty stench going. And we go for a run and that heals us up. Excellent. A couple of times we've gotten sick there and both times seen it through. Yeah, so sorting out the Balkans never goes well. You'd think we would manage to learn that, but no. Oh, I'm not happy that they're making such progress there. If they capture him, then that's going to cause a lot of problems for my my installed friend. Ah, that's gonna fall. Not so much that he lost the war, thankfully, so he mustn't have gotten caught, but still. Well, he didn't get caught, right? Yeah, good. I'm gonna have no end of trouble with this guy, I think. But it was all for a bigger cause, right? Oh my, there are a lot of them and not that many of us. Let's gather as many of our levies as we can. And head out with a sadly inferior guy here. Let's get the champion. Where's their leader? Not there. Right, there's the leader. Oh, well. The bubonic plague did her in. So that does become a bigger problem for us. Alright, Duke Costin, you're in good humours. You shall become a witch. Oh no, we got the plague. No, we didn't get the plague, but they did. And hopefully they're dead and burned, so we don't have to worry about them coming back and infecting the rest of us. Oh sweet, the leader was left behind. Oh well, I guess I'm going to beat them both up anyway. Suits me though, if they all die then that's the end of the uprising. Got my own wars to worry about though. Oh, they lost a bit of land to Pontus. And that's not the end of it. There's still the war for the county of Apulia. Wait, I don't understand. Why are you involved in this war? The county of Apulia. Oh, well, I guess Apulia is one of these? It's trying to understand. Right. You're there. This is here. Wait, what was that? Looked like a cracked egg. Oh, God, that looks horrible. Severe penalty. Oh, I do not like drawing parallels between people and eggs. Franzu's a clever individual. You block Origin. It's your go-to for blocking ads. Can't recommend it enough. Okay, you are attacking them, sure, because of your de jure war for the county of Apulia. The county of Apulia is here. Right, so you somehow got that. I didn't even realize that was yours, but that's no problem if you lose that in my opinion. So I'm not going to help you with that war. And you don't have any other wars for me to worry about. And you have 100% in this, so it's just back to me defeating you. And hey, okay, there is a war goal. There's a war target of the kingdom of this, so I need to march in and take it. Fair enough. Now finish up that war, please. The AI loves to dawdle at 100%. So be it. Somehow my ally is not a friendly area. That's the thing, I ban wars within my realm, but they just end up having their own uprising wars instead. Right, if I'm already here, then I may as well march my way over and start sieging this down. Again, no siege generals. Regrettable. Ooh, air. What are these all about? Right, seems I'm not the only one going. No? Well, what's your involvement here? Pontus, what are you up to? Ah, okay, so Pontus is also attacking Thesso because they want the Despotate of Serbia. Not a problem. They can have it. So they'll take this. I'll take this. There's not going to be much or anything left of you. Oh, well, I guess you can keep this. Which is the jure part of... Oh, sorry, it's part of Thessalonica. It will be mine. My Chancellor suggests that I could significantly improve my thingamajig. Okay, I'm working on another translation. Ruling the multicultural comes with its own set of challenges, foreign alienation. Diplomacy lifestyle? Diplomacy lifestyle? Yeah, we won't get stressed in this. There's no way we can lose. And also, I could shove my sister into the water. Or I could become friends with my spy master. We failed to do that before, so I'm glad to get that now. Oh, God. Okay, no, that was de jure drift. That's fine then. I thought it was occupation. Speaking of drifting, we'll almost have this done, and then I want to switch over to you. Which makes me think maybe I should switch over to you for now, anyway, since you're the longest one that's going to take to drift. And it'll feel nice to have a big old Wallachia here. Moesia. Time well spent. While we learned a language in a few weeks. Adopt Avar culture. No. I'm not the multicultural type. And the way this resets itself will probably never stop doing my head in, but there we go. It's a new kind of carpeting. I look forward to the day when this game gets improved army management. Oh, okay, they do have an army then. Well, hold tight. Oh yeah, ads are awful. You should never feel guilty about ad blocking your favorite streams or YouTubes. Ooh. You are weak and I am strong, says my neighbouring friend of Novgorod. What? He wants the Duchy of Mazovia. And he's not wrong, he's pretty strong. I was wondering what in God's name would he have business with me for, and there's the answer. Well, I won't be cowed. I shall ready the troops and take you on in the next episode. King Shat. No, we got something better. Strikes from the shadows. Alright, I can't lie, we've actually fulfilled our goal here, right? We're King of Wallachia, we've got our witch coven, we've witchified our court. Son's just finishing off the last bits here. So I need to figure out what the next thing for us is, because the game has a habit of becoming way too easy when you reach a certain point. And arguably I'm at that point already. I've got a largely stable realm, and it could more or less self-propel itself to the end. So I need to think what, if anything, there is to do to continue this campaign, or if I should consider something else. The problem is, right, the game spans for a long time, but we just grow and get so powerful so quickly. I need ways to hamper that. Do you have plans on moving into Russia? I have no plans on expanding outside of what you see here. In fact, I need to de-expand because I hold this, which isn't very pretty, but my plans only ever involved taking, what is it, Dobrosia, Wallachia, Moldavia, well, this would be easier, Wallachia and Moldavia, and these two. All that stuff. I grabbed Moesia and Wieden for the purpose of cleaner borders, but otherwise, I'm a bit stuck for what we're doing. Maybe switch to Byzantium and retake their realm. I'd have a hard time switching from something I've built up, because watching Wallachia fall apart would hurt me greatly. Anyway, that is something that I need to consider, but there won't be another strategy stream like this until next week anyway, because tomorrow is weekly one-shot time, right? It is Saturday, right? Okay, I might be back later on tonight with some spooks. Depends if there's any geysers going around or if I have any spook game as it is, but from me, for now, it's a cheers for joining, for finally getting some witching going, and cheerio.